Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have today is a 2019 Lexus NX 300 F Sport. This NX is painted in atomic silver. It does come with smart key access for all 4 door handles. And on the key fob you have the buttons for lock, unlock, power liftgate release, and panic. You have storage and bottle holders on the front door panels, and you have power windows, locks, and mirrors, along with power folding mirrors. It has a circuit red interior with new luxe seat upholstery. Both front seats are fully powered, and the driver's seat also gets 2-way power lumbar support. Aluminum sport pedals. And now that we're behind the wheel, we'll go ahead and start the engine. It also has push-button ignition. One of the best-selling models in the Lexus lineup is the NX, which is their compact luxury crossover that competes with rivals like the BMW X3, Mercedes GLC class, and Acura RDX. The Lexus NX made its debut for the 2015 model year, and as of the 2026 model year is currently in its 2nd generation. This 2019 model represents the 1st generation of the NX, codenamed AZ10, which was produced from model years 2015 through 2021 and rides on the Toyota New MC platform. I remember when these first came out in 2015, I found them to be quite striking to look at, almost concept car-esque at the time with all those aggressive lines and angles. For 2018, the NX got a mid-cycle refresh. This update brought in revised styling, more standard features, and updated tech. The NX 200T was also renamed the NX 300. The US market 2019 model year Lexus NX came in 3 trims: NX 300, NX 300F Sport as shown here, and the NX 300H Hybrid. The 300 and 300F Sport models used a 2-liter turbo inline-4 engine, a 6-speed automatic transmission, and either front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The 300H Hybrid used a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter inline-4 with electric assistance paired to an ECVT and standard all-wheel drive. So, in the instrument cluster, we have 4 analog gauges: your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge. Then, there is a digital info display, which can be gone through via these controls on the steering wheel. So first up, we have our info menu. So you have your fuel economy info, range, eco indicator, turbo boost gauge, G-force meter, digital speedometer, tire pressure, that kind of stuff. Then you have your radio info, driving assist info, messages, and settings. Vehicle settings, clock settings, and then also for various safety assist features as well. It has a 3-spoke design, heated, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel, perforations on the sides, red contrast stitching. You also have sport grips, along with paddle shifters to manually shift the transmission. As for the controls, right here on this side you have your audio controls, along with your Bluetooth phone controls and your voice command control. Then on this side you'll find the controls for your information display. And then right here you have your lane departure alert toggle, gap adjust for your adaptive cruise. Right here is your cruise and adaptive cruise control stock. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. All-wheel drive lock button, heated steering wheel toggle button, auto high beams, you can turn on or off your blind spot detection, and you can open the power liftgate with this button. climate vent for the driver, panel dimmer, go between your trip computers and your odometer with this button. On this side, your exterior lighting stock, and on this side is your wiper stock. Going down the center of the interior, you have the screen for your Enform infotainment system. We'll go over the system more in a bit. Push button ignition is right here. Your central climate vents, analog clock. You do have your dual zone automatic climate controls along here. Temperature for either side, fan speed, different zones, auto, off, defrosters, etc. Your hazard light switch, passenger airbag indicator, seatbelt indicators, and you also have the controls for your 3-stage heated and cooled front seats. Storage, your CD player slot, you have some physical radio controls, your volume, power, and tuning knob, eject button, then your radio media shortcut buttons, and your seat track. Next to the shifter is your drive mode selector. You have Eco and Sport, as well as a normal mode. You can turn on or off your traction control. Parking brake is electronically operated, and it automatically engages when you put it in park. You also have an auto brake hold with this button. Entering reverse does reveal a backup camera. Now, seeing as this is not a touchscreen, this right here is how you're going to control your infotainment system. You have this touchpad. You can just move your finger over it. You can push the pad down to select, and it does give feedback that you can feel when you highlight a various selection. Then you have your home, menu, and back shortcut buttons. You have 2 cup holders. Can remove this right here to reveal some storage. Center console with some storage. You also have an aux port, 2 USB-A ports, and a 12-volt power outlet. Lockable glove box. Vanity mirrors, lights, and extensions for both sun visors. Grab handles at all 4 corners. Auto dimming rear view with a compass, garage home link, and on the overhead console have your touch sensitive LED reading lamps, your power sunroof controls, and your roadside assistance as well. And here's the Enform infotainment system in this 2019 Lexus NX. So this is the home screen right now. Navigation if equipped, radio info, fuel economy info, but for this we'll just push the menu button and go to the main menu to go through the system itself. So under audio, your sources are AM, FM, Sirius XM, plus Bluetooth audio streaming and a CD player in this one still. You can go bring up your sound settings, so equalizers, phone info, phone pairing, that kind of stuff, apps, Enform app suite, screen projection. Under info, it'll take you to, well, right here, basically how economically you've been driving, your trip information, then your history, vehicle alert history, and your onboard owner's manual. Under setup, we have quite a lot of stuff. We do have Apple CarPlay in here. You can also change the color of the infotainment theme. You can have it be blue or brown. Then Bluetooth settings, audio settings, phone settings, voice settings, vehicle settings. So Lots and lots of stuff here. All the while, no touchscreen. It is just this touchpad that you have to move your finger over and then push down for a selection. Once you get used to it, it's pretty easy, but it's still not as convenient as just simply touching a touchscreen. But in the past several years, Lexus has finally gone back to just doing touchscreens instead of these weird... for a while it was a joystick, now it's like this touchpad, and this one, 2019... I mean, for some people that could make or break the buying one of these. For me, I don't think it would bother me that bad. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. All 4 windows are fully automatic.
The F-Sport trim includes these 18-inch, 5-split-spoke, gloss black and machine-finished alloy rims. The NX300 is powered by the 8AR FTS 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine. It is all aluminum with dual overhead camshafts, 4 valves per cylinder, dual VVT-IW technology, and D4ST injection. Horsepower is rated at 235 from 4,800 to 5,600 RPM, and torque is rated at 258 pound-feet from 1,650 to 4,000 RPM. This engine is paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission with a manual shifting mode, and this example is equipped with the available all-wheel drive system. Running on required premium unleaded with a 15.9-gallon fuel tank, EPA estimates are 22 mpg in the city and 27 mpg on the highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a double wishbone rear suspension, and F-Sport models have unique suspension tuning. Stopping the NX are 4-wheel disc brakes with the front ones being ventilated. It can tow up to 2,000 pounds.
Does have roof racks. The fuel cap is on the driver's side. Bottle holders in the back door panels. .60/40 split folding back seats. Both front seats have map pockets on the backs. Grab handles, coat hooks, and rear passengers do get their own set of climate vents, along with a folding center armrest with 2 cup holders. And that lever that is used to fold down the back seats can also be used to recline the seat backs. You do have that adjustability as well. Now, I'm about 6'1", the driver's seat's in a pretty comfortable position for myself. Now, footroom is okay, legroom's not too bad, headroom is pretty decent too, but I think all in all, it's not too bad in terms of space back here.
And all in all, I think this is a very well-rounded luxury crossover. Lexus has always been one of my favorite luxury brands. The Toyota reliability, plus the beautiful interiors. This being an F Sport, it's going for more of the sporty themed interior. So you're not going to find wood trim. This is more of, have this faux aluminum trim, the red stitching, the red seats, which I think looks really awesome, really makes it pop. It's a very, very comfortable, especially the driver's seat, very, very comfortable and supportive. Very luxurious, but at the same time, it definitely feels sporty. Really good looking interior, great looking exterior. Dual exhausts, rear wiper, and it does come with a power liftgate.
The NX provides 17.7 cubic feet of cargo space when the back seats are up, which expands to 54.6 cubic feet if you fold the back seats down. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2019 Lexus NX. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.